Cognizant to the needs of our learners, parents, and teachers, the Department of Education provided us with powerful tools for productivity that will allow us to foster critical thinking skills, problem-solving skills, communication and collaboration skills to be compassionate, responsible global citizens. Join us and discover new ideas in our series of professional development training program with the ICTS EdTech Unit and Microsoft Education Philippines. Together, we will equip our learners and empower our fellow educators for a dynamic future. Para sa bata, para sa bayan, at para sa guro. Sulong Edukalidad. Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your tutor Madge. Welcome to ETUlay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive, and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETUlay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETUlay will bridge the gaps where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our modules, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
The DepEd ETUlay gives you the Senior High School Humanities and Social Sciences program. Get to know your UMStastic tutors for the exciting first semester of the academic year 2021-2022 every Thursday from 4 to 6 p.m. Here they are. Halika na at matuto sa iyong UMStastic tutors ngayon. Humanda at sumamang saliksikin ang hiwaga ng humanidades at agham panlipunan. Laging tandaan, ikaw ang best tuwing Webes.
Sa tulong ng teknolohiya at maging ng social media, paaralan ay kusang lalapit sa iyo. Sulong edukalidad, supuin maling impormasyon, katotohanan nating ituro, paunlarin.
Isang UMStastic na hapon, our UMStastic tutors mula Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Welcome sa inyong DepEd ETUlay online tutorial program.
Ito ay handog sa inyo ng Department of Education sa pangunguna ng Educational Technology Unit.
Hayaan nyo kaming samahan kayo sa isang makabuluhang pag-aaral sa hapong ito.
Kaya naman humanda na at sumamang saliksikin ang hiwaga ng humanidades sa daghang panlipunan.
Welcome sa inyong DepEd ETUlay online tutorial program. Ako ang iyong UMStastic tutor, Tutor Aids na always age-sighted to bring learning.
At ako naman ang inyong UMStastic Tutor G, ang gigil na gigil na kayo ay paglingkuran at matuto sa hapong ito.
Sa subject na philosophy, papalawigin natin ang inyong kalaman sa larangan ng filosofiya because
we learn,
we create,
and we think
in philosophy. Okay, so Tutor G, now let us introduce our tutor of the week. Siya ang tutor na nagpakita ng galing at pagiging active sa pagsagot ng mga activity at nakilahok sa ating buong discussion last week.
Kaya naman gusto naming batiin si Luis Isidro Camangon ng Section 12 Alchemy, SMAU ng Alejandro Fermeza Memorial High School, SDO Iloilo. Gusto din natin pasalamatan ang kanyang philosophy teacher na si Mrs. Faith Pariñal at ang principal na si Dr. Elma M. Santasera. Congratulations and salamat sa iyong aktibong pakikinig at pagsagot sa ating sessions last week. Napakagaling din ng lahat ng ating tuties, di ba, Tutor Aids?
Yes, Tutor G. So once again, congratulations Luis at sa lahat ng mga tuties natin na nanonood. Malay nyo, next week kayo naman ang ating maging tutie of the week. Kaya makilahok lang sa ating gagawing discussion sa araw na to. Alam mo, Tutor G, ako'y natutuwa talaga na bagong SDO na naman or bagong lugar na naman nanggaling ang ating tutie of the week. So galing siya sa SDO Iloilo. Katunayan yan talagang nationwide na ang sakop talaga natin at iba't ibang mga SDO or from different SDO na talagang mga students ang nanonood sa atin tuwing Huwebes. Ayan. So before anything else, Tutor G, gusto ko rin batiin ang aking school principal from Cabiao National High School, si Ma'am Hilaria E. Calma. Hello po at sa lahat po ng guro sa SDO Nueva Ecija at sa Cabiao Annex. Hello po sa inyo lahat.
Yes, Tutor Aids. Gusto ko rin batiin ang aking mga co-teachers sa Maligaya National High School sa pangunguna ng aming butihing principal na si Ma'am Jesusa Libote. Gusto ko rin i-congratulate, Tutor Aids, ang aking co-teacher, ang aking kaibigan na kinasal today, Mrs. Akaira Carrasco. Congratulations!
Congratulations! Ayan, so welcome tuties and parents sa mga nanonood ngayon. Welcome to our subject, Introduction to the Philosophy of the Human Person.
This is our quarter 2, week 4 entitled Inter-subjectivity. Muli, amin pong pinasasalamatan ang DepEd Regional Office 9 Zamboanga Peninsula para sa module na gagamitin natin today.
So Tutor G, this is just a continuation ng ating module number 3, which is intersubjectivity. So now we're going to have the objective. At the end of the session, you should be able to perform the activities that demonstrate an appreciation of the talent of person with disabilities and those from the underprivileged sector of the society. And before anything else, Tutor G, gusto kong batiin ang ating mga PWD kasi ngayong December ay pinagdidiwang natin ang International Day of Person with Disability. Ayan, October 2006 po ay dineclare na po ang December as our International Day of a Person with Disability. So, ito pong lesson namin, ito pong aming session ay inaalay namin po sa lahat ng ating mga kapatid na PWD. Yan.
Yes, true ka dyan, Tutor Aid. So now let us have an activity, so analysis. So read each statement carefully, provide the answers being asked from the statement. Put a check if the statement is true and an X if the statement is false. So, susulat nyo lang yung check mark sa inyong mga sagot kung ang statement ay true at X naman ang inyong ilalagay kung ang statement ay sa tingin nyo false. Okay? Number and your answer. Okay. Let's begin.
Let's begin. So again, sabi ni Tutor G, i-comment nyo, tuties ang check kung true ang statement natin and X kung false. Okay, number 1. Most people with disabilities cannot work. Okay, most people with disabilities cannot work. So number 1, ano ba to? Check or X. Okay, check or cross. Okay, so ayan, sumagot si Lorraine. Ang sagot ni Lorraine ay cross or X. And then, sumagot din si Samantha. Sinagot niya ay false. Ayan. Okay, so, ano nga ba ang tamang sagot? Ay, may sumagot pa si Jen Aswa. So, ano ba ang tamang sagot natin, Tutor G? X or false. Ayan. Very good, Tuties.
Yes. Okay, now let's move on to number 2. People with disabilities want to be respected and have the same opportunities as people without disabilities. Is it true or false. So write down check mark for true and X for false. Ayan, number 2. Okay, antayin natin ang kanilang mga sagot. Very good, cuties, na mga correct ang answer. Okay, may sagot na tayo. Si Lorraine, ang kanyang sagot ay check. Si Kyle Felices, ang kanyang sagot ay check. Ayan, marami ng mga sagot. Si Ira, si Nicole Salazar, ang sagot niya ay check. Ayan, so meron din tayong mga check at X na mga sagot. Ano nga ba ang tamang sagot? Tutor aid. So, ang tamang sagot ay check. Okay, very good, cuties.
Okay, number 3, cuties. Okay, lagay natin number 3 and then check or X. Okay? So, the Paralympics, okay, are for people with disabilities. Again, the Paralympics are for people with disabilities. So, ito yung parang Olympics, di ba? Okay, so ano kaya ito? True or false? Okay, hintayin natin. Marami pa rin sumasagot sa number 2. Halos lahat ng sagot ay check. Okay, so number 3, nakita ko si Lorraine. Ang bilis sumagot. Check. Okay, si Kyle, check. Samantha, check. Leslie, check. And yung iba nating mga cuties, lahat ng sagot nila ay check. So para saan nga ba ang Paralympics, Tutor G?
Yes,
check.
you are correct. It is for disabled. Okay, number 4 na tayo. The term inter-subjectivity is originally coined by Edmund Husserl. Okay? Number 4, ano kaya to? True or false? Siya ba ang nag-coin ng inter-subjectivity? Si Edmund Husserl? Ayan. Ano nga ba ang tamang sagot, dear cuties? Okay. Sino nga ba ang nag-coin ng word na inter-subjectivity? Ayan, napapaisip sila, tutor aids, kasi medyo mahirap yata to.
Parang ito yung review natin last week talaga eh.
Yeah.
Okay. So kung talaga nakinig yung tutis natin last week, talaga masasagot natin yan. Okay? Hintayin natin.
Medyo nag-aantayan yata tutor aids ng sagot ang ating mga
Iniisip
tutis.
nilang mabuti,
Huwag kayong
Tutor G.
kabahan, ha? So, ang daming sumagot. Correct lahat ang ating mga tutis sa number 3 question. Pero sa number 4 kaya, ayan, ayaw nilang magkamali kasi perfect na yata nila. Tutor aids. Ayan, meron na sumagot. Ang ating first honor ngayon, si Lorraine. Ang kanyang sagot ay check. Ayan, si Leslie, check. Si Kyle, check. Ayan, si Tristan, check din. Samantha, check. Bea May, check. Ayan, puro check ang ating mga sagot. Titignan natin kung tama kayo, cuties. Yes, you are correct. So, the correct answer is true.
Yan, very good ang mga cuties. Wala pang mali. Ako nakikita ang sagot ng mga cuties natin. Okay, tingnan natin kung number 5, tama pa rin ang ating mga cuties. For Bobber, the I, it comes first in human development. Ayan, number 5, for Bobber, okay, the I, it comes first in human development. Ayan, write number 5 or comment number 5 and then check or X. Okay, so, ayan, mga sumasagot pa rin sila sa number 4. Ayan. So, lahat ng sagot, ayan, si Joseph Bulaklak, si Rachel, lahat ng sagot nila ay check, si Nicole. Okay, so wala pa talagang mali or wala pang maling sagot ang ating mga cuties. Ayan, pinag-iisipang mabuti yata ng ating mga cuties sa number 5.
So, dapat naalala nila to. Topic natin to last time.
I, it. Yun ba ay para kay Bobber? Okay, I and then the thing. Tama ba? For human development? Mukhang napapaisip talaga.
Yes, tutor aids. Medyo ayaw nilang magkamali, kaya
check ba ito or X? Cuties? Ano ba to? Check or X? Ayan. So may mga sumagot na. Sabi ni Lorraine, check. Sabi ni Samantha, check. Tama ba yung sagot nyo, cuties? Okay, isip-isip, cuties. Sige nga, Tutor G. X. Kasi di ba I daw comes first, hindi I, it, cuties. Okay, so remember natin yan ha. Okay, number 6.
Okay, number 6. Intersubjectivity refers to our relation with people, emphasizing not individual experience but social beings. Ayan. So number 6, ulitin ko, intersubjectivity refers to our relation with people, emphasizing not individual experience but social beings. Is it true or false? Okay, you should write down your check or your ex. Ayan. So, ayan o, maraming puro check ang sagot kanina sa 5 tutor aids. Pero may sumagot din naman ng ex, si Casey Lynn Macaraeg Belano at si Joseph Conrad Bulaklak. Ayan sila yung nag-answer ng ex. Ayan. So, antayin natin yung mga sagot ng ating mga tuties. Ayan, for number 6, we have Lorraine. Ang kanyang answer ay check. Okay, Samantha, check din. Ayan, mag-antay pa tayo, tutor aids, kung ano yung mga sagot nila. Ayan, si Bea, ang kanyang answer ay check. Si Tristan, check. Jen, ayan, puro check ang kanilang sagot. Tutor aids, alamin nga natin kung tama sila. Ayan, ang tamang sagot, cuties, ay ekis. Ayan, okay lang yan. Okay.
Okay, so our lesson 4, ayan. So, the application of intersubjectivity to society. Once again, ayan, sila Joseph Bulaklak sumagot ng X sa number 6. So, tuloy na natin. So, ang lesson natin is about the application of intersubjectivity to society. So, sabi rito that because of the concept of intersubjectivity, look at the other person as embedded with the self, this concept also espoused a view that all people are equal. This would simply mean that people from other sectors of society such as person with disabilities or tinatawag na nating PWDs and from the underprivileged sector of our community or those socio-economic challenges are seen also as persons with the same potential and talents as anybody else.
Yes, tama ka dyan, tutor aid. So, now we look at the concept of intersubjectivity in relation to the society. So, sinasabi lamang natin dito sa nasa intersubjectivity, tumitingin tayo sa ibang tao bilang nakapaloob sa ating sarili. So, sila ay sumasalamin din sa atin. Okay, so sa konseptong ito, nakapaloob yung pananaw na lahat ng tao ay pantay-pantay. So, nangangahulugan lamang na ang mga tao mula sa iba't iba pang mga sektor ng lipunan tulad ng mga taong may kapansanan at mula sa mga mahihirap na sektor ng ating komunidad or yung mga may hamon sa socio-economic na sinasabi natin ay nakikita din natin bilang mga taong may parehong potensyal at talento tulad ng kahit sino sa atin. So, yun ang ating sinasabi. Okay, tuloy natin. So, for intersubjectivity is an bias, it is understood that everyone has the power to understand relationships and interactions, communications occurring within a community with no or little regard to social or physical deficiencies. Ayan.
Yan. Thank you, Tutor G. So sabi natin dito, yung intersubjectivity is unbiased. So sa madaling salita, walang kinikilingan. So parang news program ito, Tutor G, walang kinikilingan. So dapat daw lahat tayo pantay-pantay, lahat tayo ay may equal na karapatan when it regards to pagkakaroon ng relationship. Okay? Hindi porket may dwarfism ka, Tutor G, ay hindi ka na pwedeng makapangasawa ng medyo malalaking tao. Meron tayong mga instances na ganyan. So nakikita natin na ang pag-ibig walang tinitingnan physical appearance, walang tinitingnan na yaman or status sa buhay. So walang kinikilingan, so dapat pantay-pantay ang ating relasyon sa ibang tao. Yung interaction natin, the way of communication natin sa ibang tao, dapat walang maliit, walang malaki when it regards to social or physical deficiency. So yan ay ang ating intersubjectivity.
Yes, tutor aids.
And then tuloy
Okay,
natin.
moving on.
Okay, so sabi rito, the people who are marginalized in the society may still be viewed as important contributors to the society through their talents, skills, and capabilities. As an author would like put it, families in the slum areas in itinerant dwellers can contribute significantly to nation building if they are only rightfully understood, sincerely attended to, and conscientiously cared for and loved. For after that, they reflect who we are as family, as a people, and as a nation.
Yes, Tutor 8. So, okay, ang sinasabi naman dito, since pinag-uusapan ay ang mga nasa marginalized sector. So nabibilang dito yung mga nagtatrabaho ng blue collar jobs or yung sinasabi nating mga trabahador including jeepney drivers, mga mekaniko, pahinante, magsasaka, mangingisda. So masasabi natin na sila ay may maiaambag din sa society through their talent, skills, and other capabilities. So, kailangan nating maintindihan na sila din ay may kakayahan, kaya sila ay nararapat lamang na maunawaan, alagaan, at mahalin din natin bilang kapwa-tao natin. Ayan, okay. So next, let's move on to perform activities that demonstrate the talents of persons with disabilities or PWDs and underprivileged sectors of society. Ayan. So the Philippine government supports persons with disabilities to land a job. Okay, it is negative perception that they are less productive. In reality, PWDs do face a number of barriers in finding a job, whether through inaccessibility of transportation in the workplace, discrimination, and a negative perception of their capacity. Ayan, Tutor Aids.
Ayan. So, since nabanggit na nga ni Tutor G yung mga skills and talents and capabilities ng ating mga PWD, Tutor G, kanina ay maikwento ko lang, kami ay katatapos lamang ng program namin, okay, sa ating division, which is yung Ako Bida Spectacular Festival of Talent. So, doon mo talaga mapapakita, Tutor G, na ang mga SPED natin or yung mga person natin or mga learners with disabilities natin ay may mga talentong taglay. So hindi hindrance yung kanilang yung mga disabilities nila para ipakita yung mga talento na yan. So congratulations po sa bumubuo, sa mga, lalo na po kay Ma'am Evelyn Solis sa napakagandang programa po ng Ako Bida Spectacular Festival of Talent. Okay, so once again, sabi dito, the Philippine government supports the PWD. So isa na nga yun, Tutor G, kaya ako minention kanina. Kaya tayo may mga tinatawag na SPED, okay, or Special Education, is dahil alam ng government natin, sector ng education natin na may special needs ang mga person with disabilities when it comes on education. And also, to land the job. So hindi tayo pinababayaan ng ating Philippine government. Ayan, so meron daw ginagawang support ang ating Philippine government. At ito pa ang nakakalungkot. So even though may support tayo from the Philippine government, yung mga ibang tao kasi may mga negative perception sila na once you are PWD, ay less productive ka. Kasi kulang yung katawan mo daw, kulang ng parte, minsan kulang ka ng isang paa, minsan hindi ka nakakita, yun, may disabilities ka sa katawan, so therefore less productive. So yun ay negative perception. So mali po yun sa lahat ng nanonood natin tuties, hindi porket PWD siya, hindi na niya kayang gawin yung mga normal na nagagawa ninyo. So in reality, sabi rito, the PWD do face a number of barriers in finding the job. So even though may support tayo from the government, syempre may discrimination pa rin sa ibang company, lalo na sa mga private sector. Kaya nahihirapan yung mga ating PWD sa paghahanap ng trabaho dahil na rin syempre sa transportation. Ayan. Yung discrimination, ay mga negative perception natin sa ating iba't ibang private sector. So dapat wag po nating i-discriminate ang ating mga PWDs. Ayan. Tutor G.
Yes.
Sabi rin dito, as of 2014, the National Statistics Office estimated that about 1.44 million Filipinos have some form of disability in the employable 15 to 64 years old age bracket. So the comprehensive program for person with disabilities aims to promote services to all types of PWDs, 0 to 59 years of age, and are members of the help or self-help groups of PWDs. The program focuses on the areas of disability, prevention, rehabilitation, and equalization of opportunities from DSWD.
Yes, so ang pinapakita natin dito, dear tuties, ay ang pag-aaral na nagpapakita ng malaking bilang ng mga Pinoy na merong mga disabilities. Okay, so that is 1.44 million. So malaki yon. So pwede itong mag-range from physical to mental disabilities like kunyari pagkapilay, pagkabulag, or Down syndrome din. So now merong mga program na itinataguyod ang ating Philippine government na mga para sa mga karapatan at pangangailangan ng mga taong may disabilities. So ito yung comprehensive program for persons with disabilities. So ito yung program para sa prevention, rehabilitation, and sabi nga equalization of opportunities para sa ating mga kababayan na may kapansanan. Ayan. Okay. So to continue, aside from wage employment, the government also capacitates PWDs through livelihood undertakings under the DOLE Integrated Livelihood and Emergency Employment Program or the DLEP. For the first quarter of 2019 alone, a total of 1,900 PWDs were granted livelihood assistance amounting to 1.51 million pesos.
Yan. So aside sa trabahong ino-offer ng government natin sa mga PWDs natin, nag-offer din sila ng mga livelihood program through DOLE. Okay? So that is DOLE Integrated Livelihood and Emergency Employment Program or DILEEP. Ayan, medyo mahaba yung acronym. For the first quarter, katunayan yan, Tutor G, noong 2009, 1,900 PWDs ang nagkaroon ng livelihood assistance. Nagkakahalaga lamang yan ng 1.51 million. Sa 2019 lang yan, Tutor G. And then, meron naman din, syempre, from mga succeeding years, meron din yung mga livelihood program. Pero dito sa data natin, nakuha lang natin siya ng 2019. Ayan. And then, meron tayong laws to protect PWDs. So, the country has enough laws to protect the PWDs, such as Executive Order 417. Tandaan nyo yung chutis ha. The Executive Order 417, however, in reality, these are hardly implemented. That is a sad reality. So the Executive Order 417 mandates all national government agencies and state-run corporations to allot at least 1% of their annual budget for programs that will benefit the sector.
Yes, Tutor Aid. So dito sa Executive Order 417, sinasabi na lahat ng mga government agencies tulad ng kunyari DOJ, DOLE, lahat dapat yan ay meron dapat inaalat na at least 1% man lang ng kanilang budget para sa programs na nagbe-benefit ang mga PWDs natin. However, sabi dito sa ating nabasa, in reality, these are hardly implemented. So mangilan-ngilan lamang ang mga national government agencies and state-run corporations na ginagawa itong mga programs na to. So madalang lang na meron tayong nakikita mga projects para sa ating mga kapatid na may kapansanan. Ayan. So that is the sad reality, Chutis. Okay. So to continue, Executive Order 417 addresses the needs for government to provide capitalization for PWDs livelihood activities, which include support for technical skills through Labor Department.
Ayan. So sabi nga ni Tutor G, katunayan dyan yung municipality namin before, nakakita ko talaga ng mga empleyado nila na PWD because sabi nga ni Tutor G, 1% of their annual budget dapat ilaan dun sa mga PWDs trabahador rather. Ayan, nakalimutan ko yung term. Okay. So sa Executive Order 417, hindi lang siya about sa wage. Okay, sabi nga natin, binibigyan din natin ng mga livelihood programs and capitalizations or capital para mag-start ng hanap buhay or ng trabaho yung ating mga PWDs kasi alam naman natin na hindi ganon kadali ang pinagdadaanan ng ating mga PWDs. Andyan yung pakikipagsapalaran nila when it regards sa transportation pag pumasok pa sila sa kanilang trabaho. So therefore, yung government natin nagpo-provide din sila ng mga technical support and livelihood program nang sa ganun matuto yung ating mga PWDs na kumita habang sila ay nasa kanilang pamamahay. Ayan. And then, yung mga PWDs activities natin. So sabi rito, one of the major reason why many PWDs enterprises fail is because of the lack of market for their products. A good practice which can be part of our contribution to affirming their skills, the activity for the section will also be changed for the PWD products if they have any, okay, to be displayed and sold in campuses.
Yes, Tutor A. So dito, pinapakita natin, cuties, na may magagawa tayo na tulungan ng kapwa natin, particularly mga taong may kapansanan. Dahil usually, isinasantabi sila or hindi sila binibigyan ng chance to show their products or their other skills. So maganda din, sabi dito, na para hindi nila maramdaman na wala silang pakinabang at mailabas naman nila ang kanilang talento dahil siguradong meron silang itinatagong kakayahan, Tutor Aids, di ba? At dahil di din sila iba sa atin, we can showcase their products as part of an activity in our schools, in various schools and campuses, which is a good way also for community engagement na ginagawa ng mga schools. So that is a good idea. Okay? So the underprivileged sector in the society. Underprivileged people usually live in poverty. The people who are underprivileged lack such rights and advantages and may not have access to healthy food or good medical care. So, lastly, poverty may increase the risk of disability.
Okay, so hindi lang about PWDs yung dinidiscuss natin sa session natin, Tutor G, ngayon. I-discuss din natin yung mga underprivileged sector ng society natin. Sino yung mga underprivileged sector? Sila yung mga nakakategorize as mahihirap. Okay, so sila yung mga talagang wala ng pambili ng pagkain, yung mga namamalimos para mabuhay. So kaya wala silang mga access sa healthy food dahil wala silang pera. Wala din silang access for good education dahil wala silang pera. And also wala silang access for good medicine or medical care because wala rin silang pera dahil sila ay nabibilang into poverty. So dahil dito sa poverty nito, nag-i-increase yung risk natin for disability. Nagkakaroon tayo ng iba't ibang klase ng sakit. Ayan, because dahil nga kulang sa medical care, bata pa lang, hindi na nabakunahan or complete yung bakuna. Nagiging reason din yan, Tutor G. Maduming kapaligiran, ayan. So dahil dyan, nagkakaroon ng, nagiging cause yung pagiging underprivileged mo or pagiging member mo na underprivileged doon sa risk ng pagiging disability. So parang domino effect ang nangyayari dyan, Tutor G.
Yes.
Okay, so now, Chutis, we're going to have activity number 2. We're going to have the analysis and reflections. So ang directions natin, Tutor G and Chutis, you're going to provide the answers being asked from the question. Simple lang, sagutin nyo lang kung ano yung hinihingi ng mga tanong. Okay, so i-comment ninyo dito, Chutis. Okay, so, Tutor G. Number 1, what activities can be or can a disabled person do? Ano-ano ba yung mga activities na kayang gawin ng mga ating mga person with disability or mga disabled person? Okay, so, Chutis, mag-comment nga kayo kahit isang activities na kayang gawin or activity na kayang gawin ng mga disabled person. Ayan, so hintayin natin yung sagot nyo. Ayan, so meron ng sagot. Ang bilis ni Tristan. Sabi ni Tristan, people with disabilities can do anything like normal people do. Tama ka dyan. Because I believe that we all can do anything we wanted in life as long as we work hard for it. Ayan. So sabi naman ni Jen, the activities that a disabled person can do are painting, wheelchair tennis, wheelchair basketball, wheelchair dance, wheelchair gymnastic, etc. At ito, napakahaba. So basahin lang din natin na mabilis. Sabi ni Kaysilin, I believe that even if you are a disabled person, you can do activities related to arts. Even if you are disabled, you can still make a masterpiece. Ayan. Even without your hands or feet, you can walk, speak, or hear, but you can still be an artist. And you know that even if you are blind, you can still paint. I don't know if you know John Bramblett, who is a visual artist, even if he is blind. So no matter what disability you have or whether you are a disabled person, you can still do things. Siguro yan. Hindi na nagkasya yung kanyang comment dahil masyado na
mahaba na. Very good.
Very good ang ating
Ayan,
mga cuties.
Yes, Tutor 8. So now let's move on to question number 2. How do you show respect to PWDs? Ayan, Tutor 8. So how do you show respect to PWDs? Okay, so ang daming mga sagot, Tutor 8, sa ating number 1. Ayan, nakasave lahat yan, dear cuties. Yung mga sagot ninyo ay mababasa pa rin namin. Kaya keep your answers coming. Ayan, may sagot na tayo for number 2. Okay, sabi ni Jen Ausa, treat them fairly, don't judge them, and we should treat them with the same love, concern, and compassion that we want to be treated with. One concrete way of showing respect to PWDs is by obeying the various laws that aim to empower them. Show them that they can also do the other activities like normal people and encourage them when they are feeling down. Lastly, let them live in their own life with full of love and fun. Very good. Another one, we have Casey Lynn Belano. Okay, sabi niya, treating disabled people as normal people and admiring them for their resilience and hard work despite their disability is my way of showing my high respect for them. Very good, dear cuties. Okay? So, lahat ng mga sagot nyo ay ating nakasave at babasahin. Okay? Very good.
Okay, so number 3 tayo, Tutor G. How will you help people with disabilities? Paano ba tayo nakakatulong sa mga person with disabilities? Okay, mag-mention nga kayo ng mga ways or ng iba't ibang pamamaraan paano tayo nakakatulong sa ating mga PWDs. Ayan, marami pa rin sumasagot sa number 2, Tutor G. Lahat po yan mababasa namin during offline kasi limited lang ating time, sabi nga natin. Pero lahat po ng comments nyo ay nababasa po namin. Ayan, so may sagot na si Lorraine. I would ask them first if they need help before I help them. O, tama nga naman. Kasi minsan baka tawag dito yung
Ma-offend.
Ma-offend. Ayan, tama si Tutor G. Okay, sabi ni Jen, we can help them by showing our support, help, love, and fairness, even in a simple way. We can help them by accepting who they are and by comforting them when they are feeling down. Ayan. So marami pang mga sagot ang nakikita namin. So yan, sabi mababasa po natin yan during our offline. Okay?
Okay, for number 4. 4 na tayo. Does the PWDs inspire netizens today, dear cuties? Ano sa tingin nyo? Does the PWDs inspire us, netizens today? Ayan. So, itong question number 4. Ano kayang idea ninyo dito sa question na to? Ayan, may sumagot na, Tutor Aid, si Tristan Jacamile. Okay, ang sagot niya, yes. PWDs inspire netizens today through their stories and by their strong faith and hope. They motivate people to never give up and to continue living even the world don't want you to live. Ayan. Okay, they inspire us. Another one, we have Jen Ausa. Ang sabi niya, yes, persons with disabilities inspire today's netizens because of their amazing attributes and everlasting hope. Mainly disabled people are known for their inspirational stories as well as their persistent faith and hope. They continue to inspire people to never give up and to live life to the fullest today. Okay, very good, cuties. Ang dami na nating sagot, Tutor Aids. Pero babasahin natin yan pag tayo ay offline na. Thank you.
Yan. So thank you, Chutis. So number 5 tayo. In what way should an able person treat a disabled person? Paano ba dapat natin tratuhin yung mga disabled person? May nakita ko dito, Tutor G, comment kanina ni Joseph Bulaklak. Sabi niya, yung mga PWDs or yung mga SPED daw, dapat nanunood ng ETUlay SPED kasi may SPED program din tayo dito sa ETUlay.
Yes.
So tama ka dyan, Joshua Bulaklak. Maraming salamat sa iyong laging pagtutok sa ating ETUlay. Okay, may sagot na tayo. Tutor G, sa number 5, sabi rito ni Casey Lynn, we should treat them with the same love, care, and compassion with which we could like to be treated. Okay, everyone wants to be loved and respected. Even if you have disabilities or are a normal person, you should be treated and we should treat others like God treated you as normal. Very good, Casey Lynn. And then according to Jen, In any way, you should treat them equal as God sees us and by showing the love, care, and compassion because all of us are equal. Tama nga naman sila talaga na God
Yes.
looks us at equal. Okay, so tinitingnan tayo ni God as equal person. Walang may karamdaman, walang may disabilities. Lahat tayo ay pantay-pantay sa mata ni God. Okay, so, Tutor G.
Yes, Tutor Aids.
Okay, so,
Oh,
Activity 3. Okay, so as a student, you should reflect on our experience or your experience on. Okay, so reflection tayo dito, Chutis. So number 1, sabi dito, how to help the underprivileged sector this pandemic situation. As a student, nakaranas na ba kayo? Or nagawa nyo na bang tumulong sa mga underprivileged sector? Pero si underprivileged sector, Tutor, yun yung mga mahihirap.
mahirap.
Nakagawa na ba kayo
Yes.
na tumulong sa ating mga underprivileged sector during this time of pandemic. Okay? So, sagot natin, number 1, and then your answer. Again, yung personal experience nyo to, ha? Okay, so meron dito si Casey
Yes.
Lynn. Ayan. Honestly, sabi niya, I will admit that when it comes to finances, I can't help the underprivileged sectors in this pandemic. But I can help through prayers. Okay. Yes, it can help their literal needs, but I believe in the power of prayer. I can't provide for them. But once I talk to the Lord and I bring their needs closer to the Lord, God will provide for all their needs. Yes, there is nothing I can do to meet their needs, but I believe that God will always provide. I don't know how He will answer my prayers. So through prayers daw, kasi si Casey Lynn daw is hindi kayang tumulong financially, so dinadaan na lamang niya
Yes.
sa prayer. Napakabait na bata ni
Very
Casey
good.
Lynn. And then Jen Ausa rather, we can help the underprivileged sector in this pandemic situation by providing them what they need. Tama yan. By encouraging them not to give up and praying for them. We can be their voice because they are lack of rights and advantages. Sabi rito, encourage them not to give up. Napakamahalaga yan kasi dapat hindi tayo nag-give up sa buhay and gamitin natin yung kakayahan natin bilang boses ng mga mahihirap. Maraming salamat, Jen. Napakaganda ng mga sagot, Tutor G.
Yes, Tutor Aids. So, okay, for number 2, what does it mean to serve others? Ayan. Ito yung question number 2 natin, ha. You need to reflect on your own experiences. So, what does it mean to you to serve others? Ano ang meaning sa inyo para na mag-serve sa others? Okay. So, for number 2, okay, sagutin nyo lang yung number 1. May mga pumapasok pang number 1, Tutor Aid. So, okay lang yan. Sagutin nyo lang. Now, we have answer for number 2, si Jen Ausa. Ang sabi niya, serving others means you are doing good on others. Helping others makes us happy and give us endorphins. Also, for me, serving others is also a blessing to me because I will always believe in the more you give, the more you receive. Lastly, you should remember the words of the Lord. It is more blessed to give than to receive. Very good. That is by Acts 20:35. Ayan. Sabi naman ni Lorraine, it means we are doing something primarily for the benefit and goodwill of another person or groups of people. So that is what it means to serve, sabi ni Lorraine. Okay, very good, Chutis. Ayan, ang dami nang pumapasok ng mga sagot, Tutor Aids. But we have already exceeded our time. So now,
Let us have Tutor G, the wrap-up. So napakagagaling ng ating mga
yes.
tuties. Talaga naman binabasa ko kahit hindi
Mhm.
natin ma-flash sa screen.
Yes, Tutor
Napakagaganda
Aids.
ng mga sagot. So wrap up tayo, tuties. So sabi rito, start by doing what's necessary. Then do what's possible. And suddenly you are doing the impossible. That is from Francis of Assisi. Okay, so muli, sabi natin, narito ang bumubuo ng Senior High School Humanities and Social Sciences.
Yes, lagi po tayong sumubaybay tuwing alas 4 ng hapon para sa Philosophy of the Human Person.
Cuties, if you have feedbacks and suggestion, you can visit the tinyurl.com/ETUlay feedback form.
Yes, or you can scan the QR code that you are seeing in your screens right now.
Thank you, Cuties. So dito na nagtatapos ang ating Yumstastic episode para sa Quarter 2 Week 4 ng ating online tutorial. Muli ako si yung Stastic Tutor Aids na always excited to bring learning.
Maraming salamat sa inyong pagtutok and we hope to see you next week. Muli ako si yung Stastic Tutor G, ang gigil na gigil na kayo ay paglingkuran at matuto sa hapong ito.
Again, for comments and suggestion, you can also email us at edtech@deped.gov.ph.
Susunod na ang disciplines and ideas in the social sciences kasama si Tutor Sheila at Tutor M.
Chutis, muli nyo kaming samahan next week dahil ikaw ang best!
Tuwing Huwebes! Paalam! Thank you!
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag #ETUlayLevelUp. Huwag aalis ha dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!